It's been a few days since I recorded last because I had some company over and it was Labor Day weekend and, you know. So let's just get started. I hope it's saved where I think it's saved. But this autosave situation has me really panicking this entire time, basically. Oh, nice. Okay, it did. So we don't have to repeat anything. Nothing to see here.
It doesn't seem real.
One thing I was gonna...
Of course. No lights, no power.
Yeah, duh. Nobody lives here. One thing I was gonna talk about last time, but I forgot, is the awkward the awkward dialogue. Machine repair.
All right, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with. I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Move, damn girl. The conversations are awkward sometimes. They had that same problem in the last game.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Hey, I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it.
Right.
Not that she ever let me wear him very long.
I thought there was something there. Bathroom?
Huh. This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
Good scrub and we'll be rid of that too.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
No, it looks like whoever A is was always taller. Oh, I guess she means now as an adult.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. Not a total disaster, Ronan.
Huh. I like details like that.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
The sister seems to have a lot more hate for the mom than the brother does.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about
moldy.
the entire house.
Can soap even get moldy? I don't know. Girl, if you don't stop getting in my way.
After all this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
But not the part where it got broken. Especially if we were the ones responsible.
I know. I'm just saying she liked to save broken things.
The sisters agitated. I'm not sure if he's picking up on that.
Huh. What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
By that, I'm assuming she didn't get a job.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
That's cute, though. Yeah, I think parents don't realize the lengths kids go to make them happy. Like, they're a lot more in tune with how their parents feel than they even realize.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
Oh, also, sorry if you guys can hear a bunch of stuff in the background. My brother's moving around in the background, and also my windows are open. Should I talk to you? No, I'm gonna wait. Should I go in there?
Mary Ann's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
But I wanted to go now.
She pinched every penny.
Hey Mom, we're sorry the vase broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
How you feeling about being
Oh,
back?
whoops, I talked to her. My bad.
I thought I knew what to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you? You okay?
I'm honestly not sure how I feel yet. I'm just trying to think of it as an empty house.
Yeah. An empty house full of actual ghosts.
Hopefully they're friendly ghosts. I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Mary Ann's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Mary Ann. Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
Yeah, they're pretty good, actually. I don't have any of my stuff from childhood.
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
It made her happy, and it was kind of nice to see her smile.
I guess.
You okay?
All these happy pictures. They look so sad now. So staged.
I know.
What is that? God, I hate having people over. Okay, anyway. This recording is just gonna be a disaster. Girl, if you don't stop getting in my way, you gotta stop walking in the direction I'm walking in. Okay, yes, I'm gonna do that, but give me a sec.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here. With big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. Oh, Marianne.
That was the one time we were ever quiet. We knew she needed the sleep.
We all wanted her to sleep.
Damn, okay. Yeah, it seems like he dealt with whatever issues they have with their mom at juvie or camp, whatever that was, and she didn't because she got adopted and, like, you know.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
I can only imagine, and not even that well because I've never gone through that experience. But, like, it seemed like in this picture up here the mom was being supportive of him. So then in those last few months, her not, like, refusing to cut his hair, that's, I don't know. Is there an upstairs? That seems like a step back from presumably progress.
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
Okay, but I've looked at everything. Oh, do I have to talk to her? Can I talk to you? Nope. What am I supposed to look at? I've looked at everything. Oh, do I have to go outside? Are we leaving? Nope. I don't know where to go. Oh, there's an upstairs. I knew I saw stairs.
I'm sure it's still there. I should check our bedroom upstairs.
What's still there? Are we looking for something?
Where'd you come from?
A Tale of Two Swords. That font is difficult for me to read. I've always struggled with it.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Yeah.
Just plotting world domination.
Ah, it's a big responsibility. Not sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I guess it is about time to check our bedroom. I'll be up in a second.
How about no? I'm not done looking at this. If there's anything to look at. Oh, that's cute. Wow, I really can't click anything here? Okay. So they basically got the whole upstairs to themselves. Because the mom's bedroom is downstairs.
No, this feels like home.
Oh my god, move.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals. We never appreciated this view as kids.
Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up here. Ollie was scared, liar. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There was a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't. They were in the water, stupid. Anyway, here is a postcard to remind you how awesome we are, especially me. A and O. Allison and Ollie Ronan. Whoa.
Look, it's the game we made. Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Not anymore. You need a lot more than that for these kids.
Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days. Oh, this one wasn't mine.
The other one was. I'm really bad with names. I've already forgotten both of their names, and the only reason I know their mom's name.
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Shh, copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
Yeah, I've already forgotten both of their names. But the mom is Marianne.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see. Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
That is inventive. I guess in a way, all of the boredom and being stuck in the house fosters creativity.
Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being peace.
Goblin 1, Goblin 2. Ooh, should I read all of these? How are we on time? I didn't set a timer today. Let's read the first one. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a peaceful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped farther, she was smarter, and she made much more noise. Everybody in the forest could hear her. Hold on, sorry. That's difficult for me to read. In the forest, everybody in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everybody was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could just as easily find your way back to her pond. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night, but she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day, an unknown visitor came to the forest for the first time. It was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods as if she was running away, and she never looked back. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the Mad Hunter was on her tail. "This is not our business," they said, "and we had better look away," for the Mad Hunter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So the princess walked alone without help until she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea of where she was heading as the hunter drew closer, ever closer, dogged in his pursuit. She continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking far off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached the big frog in the small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and to hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please, stop making noise. The Mad Hunter is after me." "Ribbit," said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking around and jumping around her, left and right, up and down, "Ribbit, ribbit," until the princess understood the meaning of all the fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more, and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let her clever mount carry her wherever the creature pleased. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the shores of the very deep lake. There, she landed without a noise in front of a big wooden house that had been abandoned. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. "I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner." As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly unable to speak. Her first words startled the princess. "The Mad Hunter is always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I've had my revenge. You can stay in this house. It has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here." And then, without looking back, the big frog jumped back into the pond. And this is how the big frog saved the princess, and how she earned the right to speak. Interesting. So they said the mom
Where
wrote
is
it.
it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Oh, whoops. Exit.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
That's rough.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was.
Okay, but hold
I'm
on.
not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back. You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
I'd rather call him Chief Brown if he arrested me. What's up with that? How are you gonna arrest one twin and then adopt the other and then keep them separated? What's up with that?
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too group picky.
Okay, I think that's it. Nope.
Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right? I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end. What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name.
Where was the room? Over here?
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
She said the party? Once upon a time in... Oh, hold on, I can't read this font. What the princess's party. Once upon a time in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, the forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, Pouse, and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride his back, promising no wolf would harry her path, and then the animals led her to a fairy glen where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky, and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzing drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gift, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. Because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies. We have hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which when lit revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants me to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword which would leap right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants me to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends, and then she smiled. Certainly. Grammar. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given to me and all that they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party, and all they had done to help since she'd moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Oh. Okay, so the second one is the frog. Oh, whoops. Nope. Because the frog helped her escape, right? Princess... Headed by the Pelican, polished and attentive, and organized by the sun, foresighted. The bird was closed shut, as well as the big frog paddling away. The moose is probably the coins, right? No. Oh, I got something wrong. Okay, so then this might be the bear. Nope, not good at riddles. The bear invited her to ride on his ass, pushed a noble who would carry what Harry put. There was a face of penance here, never ended. The sky. Oh, bruh. Okay, so what was the order of the things? So the bear is the second one. Okay, so that's right. The bear is the second one. The pelican is the food, so that's the last one. Oh. And the moose was the other one? Yeah. I thought the frog was going to be one because the frog helped her escape.
And boom, we're in.
Wonder if the lock changed every day, because once you figure it out, you have the answer. Every time.
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that?
Because I'm big brain.
Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. We've been recording for quite a while. God, she just keeps getting in the way.
Standing here, spying through the window,
No, be quiet. Yeah, so thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.